All right, hello everyone, welcome back. This is Emma here. I'm in a beautiful new location. This is downtown Phoenix behind me. So welcome wherever you are in the world. I am excited to practice with you. Today we're gonna get started on our backs. You can lie down, feet towards the front of your mat, crown of the head towards the back of your mat. Any comfy position, toes can flop out. You could also take Supta Baddha Konasana or knock knee position. Try to make one adjustment to make yourself more comfortable here, whether that's simply closing your eyes, parting your lips, or walking your shoulder blades underneath you. If comfortable, please close your eyes or focus your gaze on one specific spot on the ceiling or the sky above you. Empty out your lungs completely. On your next inhale, focus on filling up your chest, your diaphragm, your low belly. And once you think you've reached the top of your inhale, can you sip in a little bit more air? Open your mouth, force all of that air out. Another one just like that. Breathing all the way into your low belly. Maybe you even feel it into your hips. And once you think you've reached the top of your inhale, can you sip in a little bit more air? Open your mouth, audible sigh, force it out. One more cleansing breath, just like that. And an exhale to release. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And then take a big full body stretch. Lengthen your arms. Try to arch your back a little bit. Think cow pose. Hook your thumbs, palms face up. Biceps stay up by the ears. Imagine you're trying to pull your hands apart and then flex your feet. Try to glue your lower back to the mat so your core's engaged. Firm your glutes, press your heels forward. Still trying to pull those hands apart, shoulders down your spine. This is a super active posture, even though you don't really see much going on. Great, hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Keep your right knee in, extend your left leg all the way or foot on the mat. Roll out the right ankle, or you can kind of move the knee side to side. I like this stretch in the piriformis muscle, which is kind of deep into your glute. Figure 4, right ankle over left thigh, left leg straight or bent, hug your legs towards you. Keep your right toes flexed to protect your knee. The more you pull your knees in, the deeper the stretch. Breathe into your right hip. Slide your right knee over your left so the knees are crossed. We're gonna take kind of an awkward twist to start. So bring your knees over to the right, cactus your left arm and look left. So your knees are going to the right. It might feel a little funky. Just kind of stretching the low back, the hips in a different way than we're used to. Bring your knees back through center and then knees to the left, gaze right. Now this feels a little bit more natural. Your right arm can reach out all the way or cactus shape. Try to melt the shoulder blades down. Unwind through center, extend your legs, extend your arms, nice full body stretch. Arch your back, think cow pose. And then hook your thumbs, opposite thumb on top. Palms face up and you're trying to pull your hands apart. Flex your feet, stamp your heels forward, really squeeze your glutes, try to glue the lower back down. Knit your ribs towards your hips, shoulders try to pull down your spine for 3. Super active squeeze, 2. 1, both knees into your chest. Keep left knee in, right leg extend either all the way or knee bent. You can roll out the left ankle, or I like to move the knee a little bit side to side. Figure 4, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Right leg can be bent or straight, you choose. Left toes flex back towards the knee, and then remember, the more you hug your leg in, the deeper the stretch. Gentle tuck of your chin, try to glue the back of your neck down. Release that grip, slide your left knee more over your right. We're going the awkward twist first. So drop your knees to the left, cactus your right arm. It's okay if your knees don't come all the way down to the mat. They probably shouldn't actually. You should feel a pretty unique stretch through the right hip, lower back. Knees come up through center and then drop your knees over to the right, gaze left. Melt the shoulders, left ear towards the mat. Can you breathe into your left lung, and then we'll come back through center. One more time, big stretch. Legs forward, arms overhead. Arch your back, think cow pose. Hug knees to chest, catch behind your hamstrings. Start to rock the length of your spine, tailbone through the back of your neck. We'll do this about 5 times. It should feel pretty nice, almost like a free massage on your back. After that last one, try to pause in a Navasana boat pose. Start by paralleling your shins with the mat. If this is too much, hands can plant behind you. Extend your arms, palms face in, roll the shoulders back into the sockets, sternum nice and proud, squeeze your inner thighs, pull your belly button towards your spine. If possible, work to straighten those legs and hold here for 3, 2, 1, feet down, hands behind you, reverse table. Press down through your palms and your heels, send your hips up, squeeze your glutes, stamp down through the heels, gaze up or drop your head back for 3, 2, 1, slowly lower your hips down, hug your right knee in towards you, extend your left leg. Clasp your hands over your right shin and pull that leg close to you. Think proud chest, inhale, lengthen, and then plant your right foot outside your left knee and twist to the right. Hook left elbow over your thigh, right hand behind you. Try to gaze over your right shoulder, keep your left foot flexed. It's a pretty deep twist. Left shoulder going forward, right shoulder going back. Keep your legs unwind, counter stretch to the left. Plant both hands outside your left hip, dip your torso down, almost like a push-up. Press yourself back up, turn your right toes towards the outside, the long edge of your mat. Left hand plants behind you. Roll to your left hip and the outside of your left foot, send your hips up, right arm high. So it's kind of like a side plank variation. Your right foot's planted in front of you. For a bigger stretch, right arm overhead, palm face down. You should feel this in your right hip. 3. Maybe you gaze up under your right tricep for 2. And 1. Slowly lower your seat down. Extend your right leg to meet your left. And then bend your left knee in towards you. Clasp your hands over your shin. Hug your leg in, spine nice and tall, flex your right foot, and then plant your left foot outside your left knee and twist to the left. Use your elbow to knee as leverage, so you're pressing in opposite directions to twist more. Can you shift your gaze over your left shoulder? Keep your right toes flexed. Keep your legs, just unwind your torso, counter stretch to the right. Hands down, dip your chest like a push-up, and then press yourself back up. Turn your left toes towards the long edge of your mat. Right hand behind you, you'll roll onto your right hip, outside of your right foot, and stretch your left arm up. It's kind of like a side plank variation. You should feel it in your outer left hip. For bigger stretch, left arm overhead. Can you shift your gaze up? Send your hips up for 3. Steady breathing for 2. And 1. Slowly lower your hips down. Extend your left leg to meet your right. Bend your knees, cross your ankles, or move your feet to one side. We'll meet tabletop position. Spread the fingers wide so there's less tension on your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose, tailbone lift, arch your back. Exhale, round for cat, chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round cat. A few more rounds on your own. If you prefer to roll out the hips, rock them side to side, any kind of organic or free movement that feels good, I encourage you to take that here. This is a great time to tune in with your body, any areas of tension or tightness. Can you sense some movement, some breath there? 3. Last 2. Last 1. We'll meet tabletop position. Bring your left hand to the center of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm high and look up. Big stretch. Exhale, thread it through, palm face up. Left hand walks forward or half wrap behind your back. Press down through the tops of the ankles, bump your hips a little to the right. Peel your chest open to the left and breathe into the right shoulder. Great, left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm high, big stretch. Reach your right arm back and then forward, palm face in, palm face you. Send your left leg back, foot flex. Gain some stability here, take a big breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your elbow into your knee, crunch. Inhale, leg back, arm forward. Exhale, squeeze. One more, inhale, leg back, arm forward. Exhale, crunch. Extend your leg, extend your arm. Bend your left knee. Imagine your heel is going to stamp the ceiling or the sky. Reach your right arm back for the inside of your foot. If you can't catch it, no worries. Kick into your hands. Plug the left shoulder back. Feel your sternum come forward. 3, 2, 1. Gently release just the right hand to the mat. Tuck your right toes, find a 3-leg downward facing dog. Left leg is up, bend your left knee, stack your hips. Any movement here that feels good and natural. I like to roll out the hip a lot, but if you prefer to stay still or any other movement, go for it. Can you steady your breathing, drive your right heel in the direction of your mat, and make sure you switch directions with whatever you're doing for 3, 2, 1. Square your hips, inhale. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Figure 4, down dog, or figure 4, bear. Personally, I like to bend that right knee also. Bigger stretch, totally up to you. Shift your weight forward, crunch your left knee to your right elbow. Shoot your right or left leg out to the right, toes point forward. Roll to the inside of your right foot for fall-in triangle. Reach your right arm high, send your hip points up. If that's going well, right arm reach forward for 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, send your left leg up and back, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, step up to your left thumb. Drop your right knee and reach both arms up, low lunge. Melt your hips forward, stamp through your left heel. Can you lift up out of your waist? Bind your hands behind your back, curl your chest back and open. Eagle wrap your right arm under your left. Try to lift your elbows to shoulder height and then curl back. If this is not possible, you can always grab opposite shoulders or just bring your forearms together. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Keep your arms, but feel free to release them at any time as you shift into a half split. You're straightening your left leg, foot flexed. Again, keep the arms as long as you can. Release whenever you need. Press down through the top of your right foot for stability. Pull your belly button towards your tailbone. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to the mat. Turn your left toes in and your right shin behind you. Find a gate pose or modified side plank. Left arm sweeps overhead, palm face down. Press down through the outside of your left foot like you're trying to lift the arch. I like left hand behind the head. Lean your head back, open up your chest. And release. Left hand down, back of your mat. Step your right foot back to a plank pose. Shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. Imagine trying to scrunch your mat up. So dragging your hands towards your feet, feet towards your hands. Knees up or down, slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. Hug the arms towards you, feel the triceps activate. Untuck your toes, tops of the feet down. Inhale, float your hands, float your chest. Baby cobra. Gentle tuck of your chin so your spine is long. Engage your glutes, engage your legs. You might feel your kneecaps lift. And then lower your forehead down, hands to the mat. Walk your hands back just a little bit. Hug the arms in towards the body as you roll up to a cobra pose. Keep a gentle bend in your elbows. Make sure the shoulders aren't up towards the ears. You want to roll the shoulders back and down your spine. Gaze forward, neutral neck. Take a gaze over your right shoulder. Try to find your right heel. Back through center, gaze over left shoulder. Try to find your left heel. Come back through center and then child's pose. Knees wide, forehead to the mat. Arms stretch forward, press down with your palms. You'll feel the elbows and the forearms lift. Inhales, imagine lengthening your spine. Exhales, imagine someone is pressing your seat back towards your heels. One more long breath. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop, slide knees under hips. Right hand to the center. Inhale, send your left arm high, big stretch. Spread the collarbones apart and look up. Exhale, thread your left arm through, palm face up, left ear to the mat. Right hand walks forward or half wrap. Lifting up from the tailbone, the sitting bones, press down with the back of your left hand. That will help open your chest more to the right. Breathe into the left shoulder blade, upper back. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, press. Inhale, send your left arm high, left arm back. Bring it outside your hip and then sweep it forward so the palm faces in, like you're shaking someone's hand. Send your right leg back, flex your foot. Take a full breath in to prepare. Exhale, squeeze your elbow into your knee, round your back. Inhale, leg back, arm forward. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Inhale, back. Last time, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, expand. Bend your right knee, stamp your heel towards the ceiling or the sky. Left arm reach back, catch your foot or not. Kick into your hands, plug the right shoulder back. Try to parallel your chin with the mat. Proud chest, 3, 2, Gently release your foot, so no slingshotting. Left hand down, tuck your left toes. 3-leg downward facing dog. Right leg high. Bend right knee, find some movement or stay still. Again, I like the hip circles. I think it feels really nice. If something else feels better for you, go for it. Try to press evenly through your palms. Spread your fingers wide so there's less tension on your wrists. Square off your right hip. Take a big breath in. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure 4 down dog or figure 4 bear. Personally, I like the left knee bent. I feel a bigger stretch this way. Arms long like you're in down dog. 3. Flex your right toes. 2. 1. Shift your weight forward, crunch your right knee to your left elbow, and then shoot your right leg out, toes point forward. Roll to the inside of your left foot, fallen triangle. Left arm high. If that's going well, left arm forward. Bigger stretch, left side body. Keep sending your hips up, strong right shoulder. Right hand down, or left hand down. Send your right leg up and back. Step your right foot up to your right thumb. Low lunge, Vinyasa. Reach both arms up. Melt the shoulders down the spine. Stamp through your right heel and then bind your hands behind your back. Inhale, curl your chest open. Think shoulders towards each other, hands away from you. Can you bring your gaze up? Eagle wrap, left arm underneath. Again, opposite shoulders is a great option, or just forearms together. Try to lift your elbows up and curl your chest back. Keep stamping through the right heel, light in the toes. Keep your arms as long as possible, but release them whenever you need, half split. Right leg straightens as much as possible, toes point up. Inner shoulders coming back, sternum forward, pull your belly button towards your tailbone. 3, spine long. 2, release your hands if they're not already on. 1, turn your right toes in, left shin behind you, gate pose to the top. Left hand top of the mat, right arm sweeps up and over. Squeeze your glutes to send your hips forward. It's a big stretch through the right side. Can you spiral your chest up? Release your right hand down, step your left foot back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees up or down. This is your first one. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders down your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Imagine splitting your mat in half here. Arms actively pressing forward, fingers spread wide so there's less tension on your wrists. Try to drive your heels in the direction of your mat. You can always put a little bend into the knees. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step, right foot, then left foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach your arms all the way up. Eagle wrap your right arm underneath. Same options if you don't feel like doing this. Inhale for a back bend. Weight to your heels, lighten your toes. Keep your arms like this as long as you can as you drop yourself down for a fold. Once you've reached your maximum fold with your arms like this, release your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, right foot, left foot, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. 5 breaths. Feet hips distance, hands shoulder width or a little wider. Drive low belly to thighs, gaze between feet or up towards your belly button, wherever there's less tension on your neck. Arms lengthen. Contract the front of your body to lengthen the back of your body. Inhale, heels up, knees bend, look forward, step, left foot, right foot to the top. Big toes touch. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up, look up. Left arm under, eagle your arms. Inhale, curl back, scoop your tailbone, send your hips forward. Keep your arms as long as you can, dive yourself down. Once you've reached your maximum fold with your arms like this, release your hands. Inhale, head up. Palm the mat, step back, left foot, right foot, Vinyasa. Follow the pace of your breath. Make it long and even. We meet in a downward facing dog, 5 breaths. If your heels do touch the mat, which they don't have to, try to grow light in your toes. So maybe even floating the toes off the mat, really stamping down through the heels. Inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. This time, cactus your arms, curl your chest open, shoulder blades together. Weight to heels, light toes. Bind your hands behind your back, clamp your palms together. Bend your knees a lot as you waterfall yourself forward. Arms up and over, drop your head. Enjoy the shoulder stretch. Gradually straighten your legs a little bit more. Release your hands to the mat. Fingers brush the mat as you bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight to your heels, still lighten the toes. Melt the shoulders back into the sockets and look up for 3, 2, 1. Fold yourself forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Palm the mat, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Jaw relaxed, steady breathing in and out your nose, Ujjayi. Find contraction, back of your throat. Inhale, heels up, knees bend, look forward, step or jump to the top. Head up, inhale, forward fold, exhale. All the way up, reach up, cactus arm back bend, curl back, elbows wider. Bind your hands, opposite thumb on top, curl back more, chest up, chin up. Knees bend, fold. Arms waterfall up and over, forehead in the direction of your shins. Inner thighs spiral back. Release your grip, fingers brush the mat, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Arms up, weight to heels. Light toes, gaze up. Sink lower, and then forward fold, exhale. Head up, inhale, palm the mat, go back, Vinyasa. Meet downward facing dog. Firm palms. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, squeeze, knee to nose. Wrap your right leg over your left like eagle legs and sink your seat back. So it's kind of like a bear pose with eagle legs. As you shift your weight forward, right knee to nose and step to your right thumb. Pivot your left heel down, rise, warrior 1. Drive your left hip forward, tug your right hip back. Bind your hands behind your back. Inhale, curl your chest open. Exhale, humble warrior. Dip your chest inside your right leg. Bump your hips to the left. Keep lunging deeply into your right knee, letting those arms come up and over your body. Head relaxed, try to find your left heel. Release your hands, walk yourself to the left. Right toes turn in, you're in a wide-legged fold. Right hand under your nose, left arm high, twist. Bump hips a little to the right. Easier gaze down, harder gaze up. Stay here, wrap left arm behind the back towards your right hip crease. Peel your chest open to the left for 3. Tailbone back, crown forward, 2. Run, release your left hand, turn your right toes out and walk yourself towards the top. We're taking a side angle, either right hand inside your foot, left arm high, or start with the elbow on your knee. Left arm up, fingers together and active, so no space between the fingers. Send your left arm forward if possible, extended, Utthita. Peel your chest open to the left, try to tuck your right rib under. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Big breath in. Left hand down inside your foot. Come up high onto your left toes for a twist. Imagine your right hip going back. And then drop your left knee, right hand to the back of your thigh, or for more of a challenge, to your calf. Reach your left arm up and then melt the shoulder back into the socket. Little lift through the back of your skull. Come back up, left arm wraps under the right, eagle arms. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee up off the mat. Stamp through your right heel and as fluidly as possible, bring your left knee up and into your chest. Single or double wrap over your right knee, eagle pose. Try to line the knees and elbows up, shoulders over hips, forearms forward. Gentle tuck of your chin, sit lower. Drop your elbows towards your knees, round your back, think cat pose. Parallel your forearms with the mat. Keep your arms, unwind your legs, eagle 3. Lift from your heel, your inner thigh. Keep your arms as long as you can. Start to dive your chest down. At any point, releasing your hands to the mat. Left leg lifting more. 3, 2, standing split on 1. Forehead towards your right shin. Kick your left leg up more. Squeeze your left glute. Step your left ankle behind your right. Pinky toes close. Walk hands to the right. Big stretch, left side body. Head drop. I like palms lifted. Walk hands back towards you. Take a big step back with your left foot. Drop your left knee, crooked monkey. Walk your right foot out to the right, toes out. Right hand, right thigh, press. You can bring your left fingertips to the mat, a block, or sometimes it feels nice to make a fist. There's less pressure on your wrist that way. Stay here or bend your left knee, reach back and catch it with your right hand. If you've got your foot, you're kicking, you're curling your chest open. Great, release. Both hands down, tuck your left toes, step your right foot back, Vinyasa. Meet in a downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee, nose, crunch. Wrap your left leg over your right 1 or 2 times. Knees are bent, arms are long. Almost like a cow face pose, but in a down dog. Shift weight forward, left knee to nose. Take a gentle step to your left thumb. Right heel down, rise, Virabhadrasana 1. Big bend left knee, shift your right hip and torso forward. Bind your hands behind your back, clamp your palms. Inhale, curl your chest open. Exhale, dip inside. Palms clamp, hips bump to the right. Drop your head, find your right heel. Hands release to the mat, walk to the right side. Left toes turn in. Left hand under your nose, twisting. Right arm high. Bump hips a little to the left if you need. Put a bend in your right knee. Stay here, right arm behind your back. Lengthen your spine. Peel chest to the right for 3, 2, 1. Release. Right hand down, walk to the top of your mat. Left toes turn out. Either hand to mat inside your foot or left elbow on the knee. You can start with your arm up. Again, fingers together, active, maybe right arm sweeps forward. One long line, arch or outer edge of the right foot all the way through right pinky finger. Can you spiral your chest up? Keep your legs as they are, reverse your warrior. Left arm goes up and back, look up. Right hand inside your foot, high on your right toes. Left arm reach up, squeeze your inner thighs. Right knee down, exalt. Left hand to the back of the thigh, or for more of a challenge, try to find your calf. Melt the right shoulder back into the socket, little lift through the back of your skull. Stay with your breath. Come back up, right arm under left. Eagle arms, right toes tuck, lift your right knee. As fluidly as possible, stamp through your left heel, shift forward, hug right knee up into the chest. Wrap your right leg over your left 1 or 2 times. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Squeeze your inner thighs, stamp through your left heel and sit lower. Breathe into your upper back. Slowly drop your elbows towards your knees. Keep your arms, unwind your legs. Eagle 3. Flex your right foot, lift up from your heel. Keep your arms as long as you can. Start to dive your torso down. Lead with your fingertips. All the while kicking your right leg up more. We'll meet standing split. Right leg up super high, forehead towards your left shin. Squeeze your right glute. Step right foot behind left, ankles crossed, walk hands to the left. Micro bend the knees, drop your head. Big stretch through your outer hips. Walk hands back through center, big step back, right foot. Drop your right knee, and then walk your left foot out to the left a little bit. We'll find a crooked monkey. Turn your left toes off the edge of your mat, so about 45 degrees, hand to thigh. Right hand can be fingertips or make a fist, like I mentioned earlier. Keep lunging your hips forward and turn your chest a little to the left. Stay here or bend your right knee, reach back for your foot. Pretty big stretch through the right hip flexor, and you should also feel it in your outer left hip. So targeting multiple muscles at once. Super effective. Release your foot if you've got it. Plant your left hand down, right hand down. Step your right foot outside your right pinky finger. We'll find a yogi squat. Drop your seat, bring your hands to your heart center. If this is not possible, you can always walk your hands forward. You could lift your heels up, or you can place a block underneath your seat as well. Use your elbows to press your knees away. Stamp down through your heels. Engage your core, feel the crown of your head lift. 3, 2, 1. With or without the help of your hands, drop your seat back, feet in front of you. So readjust if you need. Hands plant behind you. We'll windshield wiper the knees side to side. Should feel pretty nice in your glutes, your hips. Next time the knees are over to the right, pause. You'll twist your chest a little to the left. Option to place your right foot on top of your left knee, kind of like that awkward twist we did in the beginning. Keep your ankle on top of your knee. Lift your legs back up so you're in kind of a figure 4 shape in a seat. The closer you walk your seat towards your left heel, the deeper the stretch. Try to press down with your hands, puff up your chest, proud spine. Flex your right foot so the toes point back towards your knee. Keep your ankle over your thigh. Bring your left foot towards your right hip crease. Right foot plants down. Twist to the right. Both sitting bones on the mat. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, gaze back. 3, 2, 1. Counter stretch to the left. Keep your legs, dip your chest to the left like a push-up, and come back up. Unwind your legs, give them a little bit of a shake, and then we'll plant the feet again. Hands behind you, drop your knees to the left. Twist your chest to the right. Option to place your left foot on top of your right knee, awkward twist. Ankle on top of your knee, bring your legs back up, find a figure 4 in a seat. The closer you walk your seat towards your heel, the deeper the stretch. Avoid rounding your spine here. Think nice tall spine, shoulders back, left foot flexed. You should feel this in your left hip. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1 for our twist. Right foot towards your left hip. The left foot plants on the mat, toes point forward. Hook your right elbow over your left knee and twist to the left. Use the elbow and knee connection as leverage, so you're pressing into each other to twist more. Shoulders dropping down your spine. Counter stretch to the right, hands plant, dip chest, and then press it back up. Unwind your legs so both legs are forward. You can either take a seated forward fold here, just folding over your legs, or a plow pose. So I'll demo plow pose since seated forward fold is pretty self-explanatory. Plow pose, legs overhead. You can start with toes tucked. If you've easily got that, try to untuck your toes so the tops of the feet are down. Arms, palms face down, or you can clasp your hands, make a bind if you're ready for it. Press down through the back of your skull. This will actually help protect your neck. Make sure you're not turning your head side to side when you're here. From wherever you are, if you're in a seated forward fold, slowly walk yourself out and lay down onto your back. From plow pose, release your hands if they're bound. Release one vertebrae at a time towards the mat. Lower your legs. We'll all meet lying on our back. Knees towards your armpits, happy baby. Catch your feet or ankles. Pull your tailbone back towards the mat, gentle tuck of your chin. Stay here, or if you'd like legs up the wall or shoulder stand, you're more than welcome to. Especially if you've already been in plow pose, shoulder stand might not seem too challenging. Allow this inversion to completely relax your feet. A little relief on your legs. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. We'll all meet with our legs extended, toes flopped out. Either arms sprawled out or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a full, complete breath in. Open your mouth, audible sigh. One more, just like that. Fill up all the way. Can you sip in a little bit more air? And then open your mouth, let it go. Shavasana, take rest. I'll guide you out in a few minutes. See if you can remain completely still until you hear my voice again. Slowly start to bring a little awareness back to your body. And if you know right now you have a few extra moments, I encourage you to pause the video, stay in Shavasana for another minute or two if you have the time. Otherwise, we'll wiggle the fingers and the toes, gentle rock head side to side. Extend your legs, extend your arms, lengthen your entire body, arch your back, think cat pose. Keep one arm extended, roll to that side for fetal pose, knees to chest, roll onto your side. Slow and calmly as you can, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands to lap or hands to knees. Bring your hands to heart center, press your thumbs into your sternum, take a full breath in. Open mouth, audible sigh. Bow your head towards your heart. Om Shanti, Om Peace, Namaste. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. I so appreciate it. Make sure to tag me on Instagram whenever you practice with me. I love to see everyone following along all over the world, so make sure you do that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching.